Figured I would go over, real relationship advice because, I don't know, things like that book, and this is just an example. It's not the only one. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and all of its glorious wisdom. And then you got some people I've watched, not that I haven't read their book, but, watched them in their interviews and how they speak about relationships. I'm sitting there thinking, you don't live in reality. I can tell you about women, men. And as for the men, I can relate in a way because I have so many damn boys. And I've dated a lot. Yeah. Now I'm married. And no, it's not peaches and cream all the time, but, that's life. Anyways, so women live in a society, and men too, men and women, where they're supposed to be, for the woman, you can do anything a man can do. And psychologically, literally, they believe that. And men sit there and think they're supposed to be doormats. Oh, support her. Show her you care. Blah, 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 blah. I have no idea. I'm going to tell you something that's going to be really controversial. Islam has it right, and Christianity has it right. Discipline your wives and love your wives. Although I will say they have taken the meaning of that and turned it into something what you see today. It's like there cannot be no middle ground. See, women are pit bulls. When you go and you get a woman, what you're really getting is a vicious, psychotic woman. And we're crazy as hell. There's a reason why they say you don't mess with mama bear. We got a whole lot of bark and sometimes some really good bites. That's what we are. Men are like, what is the best one? They're like dogs. They defend the house against all invaders. They get beat the hell out of by everything in the house. The kid pulls their ears. They get stepped on. They don't care. It's like, oh. But as soon as a threat comes to the house, now the damn dog is the scariest thing around. That's men. And then you got Mama Bear, who's terrorizing everybody in the house and outside the house. It's true. I mean, think about it. It's true. So what do you need? You need a partnership. People inside the house need to be disciplined. People outside the house need to be understood that you're not going to mess with people in the house. And unfortunately, people have made a relationship into where they think Mama Bear can be the dog, and the dog needs to be outside the house at all times. It can't be inside. That's it. It also has a role for it that isn't necessary. If you look at the dynamics of how a dog acts, and this is why I picked it, when they're in their little pack, there's an alpha. And the alpha does not like things that disrupt the harmony of the pack. And that's the alpha's job, is to maintain harmony. So he'll get snappy at one of the others for being too aggressive to the inside pack. But he's not beating the crap out of the dog. He's not maiming it. It's just hey, I said knock it off. You're being too damn mean. That's kind of what you need in the house. Now, women and men, this isn't your whole life. It's kind of like, well, like any relationship. And in packs, you can sit there and look at that too. Like, oh, I need someone to remind me I'm being too aggressive. That was too far. Like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to go apologize. I apologize a lot. In my house, I just go around just saying I'm sorry because I can be extremely vicious when things don't go my way. And I am told by my husband that I am too aggressive. Sometimes he's too aggressive on things, but I think that's just the learning curve you get in relationships when you're new to it, especially for him. And that's kind of where you're at. Now, we're going to make a series of that, and we'll go more in depth on things, but I wanted you to understand really the mentality that is the natural state of women, is to snap and to bite everything in and outside the house. And that the men are like dogs. They need to be able to tell the inside of the house to be calm and keep the harmony, and at the same time be really aggressive and scary outside the house. That's how it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, as you all know, I don't have to spell it out. Society does not allow that, and they have taught differently.